Hello and good day. My name is Lukman and I'll be taking you through a simple Android application uh, using Android Studio. Here we're looking at counter application and I have listed very simple steps to achieve this. So the first step actually indicates you should install Android Studio, and I'm hoping you have Android Studio ready. Mine has been installed, and so I'll go ahead. The next is open a new project. So what we'll actually do is to start a new Android Studio project. So you just click this, and then the next is asking for application. We can simply just call it counter app, and then for now you can just leave everything on default. The very next thing, and you can select this. So we're selecting where, and then next, and then so we can take default activity to be default activity, which is empty activity, and then we can leave this as it is. This is also very fine, and then we'll click finish. So I'll pause now while this whole process is running, because it's going to take a while to download the Gradle file for my new project. So I'll just cancel it while this whole process is running. It usually will last for very few minutes. Okay, it's not exactly done, but I'm just letting you see what has happened so far. It is final build process of the Gradle. So we're expecting this whole process to be done soon. Alright, so we're back. As you can see, the Gradle finished successfully. Actually, one of the few observations is that the minimum SDK for the wearable is suggested to be 23, and the compiled SDK here I have here is 26. And so for the mobile, so these are the default opened windows. I actually added these two. We have a layout file for the mobile and the Java file, as well as the two layout file for the wearable. First, we are mainly concerned with the mobile because we're trying to develop a simple application for the mobile for now. So we'll just go straight. I would redesign this interface now to suit what we want. Currently, this is how it looks, and here you can basically switch between the hello world, the interface, the graphic, and the text. These two parts. And when you're over to the text size, over here you can actually have a look at the app interface. That's the preview you can have. So I will go ahead now and edit this interface to my. One clear observation I actually want to show you first is the design layout for this interface. We have constraint, and I'll first of all change it to something I prefer, the relative layout, before we continue. So I'll show you the template first. For the needful, this is exactly what the whole layout will look like, and currently it's empty, so I've removed the text, the default text. So what I'll do now is to switch over to the text mode with the preview, so that I can actually add a number of things. First, we need text view. We have a sample of the interface we actually want to design initially. I have tried to show you before. It looks like this. Don't worry about this part. It basically looks like this. So we'll try to design something much similar to this now. But then I'll show you a basic way, the direct way to add any of the components. If you want to add it using the text, like writing the exact code, you can actually just put your left sign symbol, less than symbol, and then you enter. So you can select either of this, the layout height and the layout width and so on. Alternative way to achieve this is to switch to the design view that helps you the option of selecting drag and drop, like a text view we can have now. We'll go here and notice that these things are actually referenced by their positions. They are referenced to each other by their positions. We'll talk about the relative layout because everything is relative to the other. So I'll pause now and then deal with the interface and then show you the exact code with full explanation. Alright, so we've tried to organize the interface. If you're going to ask me if this was confusing, yes, and that's why I did not show the part. So I'm just going to run through the layout files now and explain the codes we have here. We have the text view, and that's where you have the counter app. It simply takes these properties, and then we have a relative view because this is actually the edit text is included in a support layout, and so it's better in a relative view, so we added it here. And so we have another here, we have something here. We can actually do without this. I guess this can go, but then let's continue. So we have a button, the reset button with ID reset, and the count button with ID start. We have another text view with this text view too. We can call this count. We're giving this thing reasonable ID names so we can actually remember them. Those other two have actually disappeared for a reason, so I'm not going to change it because they are relative to all the text view 2, except I'm going to search text view 2 and switch it to count, which I can also do. I can simply do that and see if I get it. Okay, right there, it's fixed. So we've tried to edit the layout file first, and for now we're done. So I'll switch to the mobile version. And so from the mobile version, I need to tell you that this is pure Java file, and all we'll try to do is to actually connect it with the layout file. First thing I'll do now is to add the components I have, and we know the components that we need because we want to be pressing the button, so we need a button. We're implementing one, and the other one you try to do it from your understanding of this. So I'm going to do the other start button, the start button. So I've created a button called start, and then I'm creating a text view that we will need. The text view right there. So txt, that's what we call it, or count. We can actually call it. So I'll move on. Try to be a bit fast, and the next thing we'll do now is to connect this. The main way to connect this is I've already have my button and I give it start, so you call start equals to we're going to, it's a button already, so we now find view by ID. We find view by ID because we're trying to relate it to the other thing we have there, .r.id, and whatever the ID is, and there we call it start. So that's what we're going to do now. So I'll quickly continue. So the next thing is I've already connected this because the name is start over there, and I'll also do the same, exactly the same thing. Really. Edit text, find view by ID r.id dot whatever the name is, and in our case we're giving it count is the name. It should correlate because we're trying to figure out what this is. The text here is called count. Yeah, that's what we found out. The text here should be called count. I hope everything's fine. So simple error here because this is text view and not edit text, so it's wrong binding. So the next thing now, you can see I'm implementing all of this on my own create method, and this import is unused for now. To use this to continue, I can actually implement my start button now. I'll set the on-click listener, and if we're still following the initial discussed text, it will now be this. We are somewhere around here right now, the item 5. So on on click listener. So we're going to set on click listener for this, and there you go. Inside this environment, the on click environment is actually where we state exactly what. First, to help us cope up with the counting, I suggest we can have a simple variable called x. So we can actually initialize it this way, a variable called x, and right here we will try to increment the x. When we increment the x, the next thing it will do is to set txt dot set text. We'll set the text to a bunch of text. What we have done here is to connect this x variable to integer. This is an integer, so we'll actually set it to string using this to string method, and then we set it to text, so it basically just comes visible when we do that. To avoid runtime error, we can initialize this to 0 itself. And finally, for the addition, we know the interface. Somebody open this app and then it comes up like this, and you click here, this number starts counting up from 0 because our initial x value is this. Additionally, I just want to show you that this can really be customized. We can import something to this method. First of all, this is our project structure. We have three items there. We have the Gradle scripts, the where, and the mobile. Here under the mobile, going to the resource, on the drawable, we can get something up, and that's what I will do now. We can create a sample file. I will just paste up my file there, and you see. So I don't actually want to stress this much because so it doesn't appear confusing for you. Right here, just the simple code will provide this, and this is all we'll get from this. Is to make the button a little bit nice looking, so we can overwrite everything. We can do it if we don't like it, we can switch. So we'll talk about button background style or something. I think I'm gonna have to get. Okay, just a full recap of what we've done before we round up. I've introduced you to how to create a custom button. You can actually use it, and you only adjust that by setting it right here. And if I want to add this, I can basically just say Android background, because it's the background we want. No background things. We're looking at and this, instead of color, it will be drawable. It's not just any drawable. We know the name, and it's a nice button. It has already been adjusted here, and that's what we have. Little quarrel. Normally it will be set to this, but we can just let it be as this. So this is the interface, and what we have for the Java code is simply this. I can go ahead and run this using my real device. I will use my real device, and of course you won't be able to see that, but this completes it all. If you can leave your comments, drop your questions, and they will be answered. Thank you.